Hey, it's Cal here to talk to you about the Kundalini. One thing I wanted to talk to you about is to warn you, because no one warned me, about not only having the bravery and strength to get through the Kundalini, but what comes after the Kundalini. And if you stay with meditation post Kundalini, you will be taken to greater depths in being. And that is the feminine aspect, the goddess aspect that's taking you there. She is in everything, she is in you, and she will present to you new thresholds of being. But you have to be brave as hell to get through them, because she is going to present you with every fear you've ever had. Fears that are so hidden from you, your mind has hidden them, and she knows exactly where they are, and she's going to present them to you in full 3D color. And the thing about being in meditation, having this presented to you, is that not only is life more vibrant and more real than it is here, and I mean really vibrant and really real. I mean, it makes this life look so fake and unreal. Not only is it super vibrant and super real, but the fears that she brings forward to you are unbelievable. You got to be so brave. You got to be so gutsy, and you've got to die to them. And I wish somebody had told me this. I wish somebody had told me this, because I didn't know anything when I was doing the Kundalini, and I certainly didn't know that this was going to happen after the Kundalini, because I stayed in meditation because I was curious and I was good at it. And I was determined, and I was very aggressive in meditation. And she presented me with my fears, and whoa, they were full on, and every part of your being is screaming in fear. It is fully alive, full on. So while you go into the Kundalini and you want to die, you have to want to die to do the Kundalini. In the beginning, after you make your intention and you pray, you will have to want to die. And I don't mean commit suicide, I mean die, so that you will be presented to the next threshold. Well, that's just the first threshold. The thresholds keep coming until you stop. You can keep going forever, and until you are unified with her. One thing, when you visit your creator, if you get to that point and you get up to here, you will not be able to sustain that level of being, which is rock hard, beautiful, blissful love. You can't sustain that. Your bodies just can't generate that much light at this point. The love is so incredible and so royal and so just. This is the father aspect. So just and righteous, and the strength is phenomenal. The strength is phenomenal. So our bodies cannot sustain that, and that's why we fall back to the mud and spiral down the ladder, seeing every life you've ever lived. That's why, because you can't sustain that height. Now you can go into deeper and deeper meditation, and the goddess, the feminine force that is everything, she's the big controller. She's the one that sits on the throne and tells him what to do and how to do it, but she is passive. She is in the backdrop. He is in the forefront. He is the one speaking to the people and organizing them and doing the administration of them, while she is in the background making the big decisions and telling him what to do. That's just how it works. Now, it's not that she is a real woman. It's that her vibration, her energy is so find that it is likened to that of a maiden. It is likened to that of a deep, deep, loving, compassionate mother. And you think to yourself, well, this mother, oh, if she's so loving and so compassionate, I mean, yes, I want her to rule. Well, let me tell you something. She is the implosion and he is the explosion, meaning when she's upset and when she's angry, let me tell you, you're going to pay dearly. So when it's just like when the earth is out of balance and that part will have a massive earthquake or a massive hurricane, she is the one inflicting that. She is the one saying, this will be no more. I will have balance here. And she comes in with all her might. And she is like sort of the tough love mother at that point. Not the compassionate one, but the tough love mother. So, and the tough love mother is really good because it stops you feeling sorry for yourself and it gets you on your path. So the different realms in meditation post Kundalini, and like I said, I wish somebody had told me about these, you need to die to them. So if you're post Kundalini, maybe some of you are, I don't know, and you're deep, deep in meditation, then she will come to you. If your meditation, if your focus is incredible and your meditation is super hearty and full, and you have to meet a certain amount of power, and then because it's all about conductance. It's all about conductance. This universe is about conductance. She will come to you without your knowing, of course, and she will, through you, project all your greatest fears through you, because she's inside of you. She will project all your fears in front of you one by one, and you will have to die to them to get to the next threshold if you can. For example, if you're scared of snakes, you will be balancing over a pit of seething snakes to be dropped in, and you will have to let go and let yourself drop into the snakes. If you don't let go, if you hold on for dear life and you refuse, you don't get to the next level. Okay, so you have to let go and allow and drop into it. And then once you drop into the pit of snakes, just before you hit the snakes, poof, the mirage disappears and you are elevated to the next level. So yeah, I wish somebody had told me about a lot of these things and nobody had answers. So I went searching for them. And if you have any questions about these, what I'm talking about, pop them below and if I can answer them, I will. So yes, so you can go to higher and higher realms or deeper and deeper realms. The higher realms you can't sustain. And the lower realms you are rewarded with. She rewards you in a variety of different ways. Yes, now, if you are beginning meditation, or if you do astral travel, I started with astral travel. Actually, before that, as a small child, I had out-of-body experiences for most of my life until I got into astral travel. My dream life was hyper as well. When you start your meditation and it starts getting to a point where you're really beginning to amass energy, you may have a guide come and get you. In the beginning, that's what happened to me, both in astral travel and in meditation. Astral travel for sure. Meditation, I think it's a bit more doing it on your own. But I have had instances where guides came to get me. Usually the guides just guide by telling you what to do through feeling or through a voice on the inside. So there are guides for everything. if you need to have your hair cut, you don't go to a car mechanic, you go to a hairdresser. And if you need to get your car fixed, you don't go to a hairdresser, you go to a mechanic, and so on and so forth. So too, there are so many guides in the universe waiting to help you where you're at with your vibration and where you're going. And believe me, they know where you're going. They are tapped in and plugged into her, and they are there to help you to become greater and greater than you were before, and build your vibrance, your conductance. So for example, one of the guys that came to get me looked like a small mini universe. And I think Jodie Foster was in a movie where she was an astronaut, I think, and a universe came to her. Yes. So when I saw that movie, I went, wow, that's what happened to me. A universe came to me, but not quite like that. It was, I could see all the stars, and it was absolutely beautiful. So that happened a couple of times, and your guide is there for you. And your guide knows all about you. Your guide is plugged into her, she's plugged into you, and you are connected. So the reason why I'm telling you these things is so that you're not afraid, and so that you can go with the flow, and you can go deeper, longer, stronger. You can sort of take risk and know what that risk is about when you're going to these new realms, new heights, or deeper heights in meditation. So that's it for today. And I hope you got something out of this video. If you have any questions, post below. I'd be happy to answer them. And other than that, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.